Hey guys, what's up? This is Chanu SAP FICO S4hana Finance and MM Trainer. Today I'm going to discuss about the difference between LSMW and LTMC. So this is the topic I'm going to cover in a couple of minutes. If you are completely new to this channel and watching my videos first time, please subscribe right now and hit the bell icon. Let's move on to the topic. LSMW stands for Legacy System Migration Workbench. LTMC stands for Landscape Transformation Migration Cockpit. So both tools are used for data migration activities. So some of the data objects like customer master data, vendor master data, material master data, cost elements, cost centers, profit centers, asset master data. So all the master data that we can migrate through LSMW and LTMC. And all the line items like clear balances, right? APR balances, GL balances, and trial balances also we can upload from legacy system to LSMW by using these two tools, LSMW and LTMC. Now, so let's discuss about LSMW and LTMC. In the last session, in part A, I clearly explained what is LTMC. So people who have not watched those videos, so please check it out in the comment box. So where I have given the link and just have a look at that. So it is regarding LTMC concept. So today context I am going to tell you what is the difference between LSMW and LTMC, and please watch the video till end. Okay, let's move on to the topic. LSMW, you guys know very well LSMW. It's a data migration tool to upload mass maintenance, to upload all the master data, transactional data. The LSMW is a very popular tool for migration and mass maintenance of various SAP objects. So objects in the sense just like master data and clearing, so whatever the balances are there, those things. So it is necessary to prepare only relevant data to be migrated in one or more data files. So in LSMW generally will follow text files, XLS, CSV and etc. and specify the transaction rules. We need to specify the transaction rules while updating the master data through LSMW in just a few steps. In just a few steps means there are around 14 steps are there in LSMW. So each step is very important. So in many cases LSMW can be executed from end users, but in others it is effective to be deployed from experienced SAP application consultant. So majority of cases end user also can perform this activity, and we can upload master data and transactional data so that we can do it through LSMW. So the user activity, it is just like user activity, but if users are facing any kind of error, difficulty while uploading the files, so that case as a FICO consultant we need to rectify the issues, and we need to suggest the users if they are making any mistakes, right? So around 4 types of methods are there in LSMW. So one is the direct input, and the second one is batch input, and the third one is BAPI, and fourth one is iDocs. So these 4 methods are very vital, and it is the company choice which method the company will pick it up. So general cases direct input method is very easier. See, direct input method for immediate update of SAP ERP tables. So and batch input recording, so which simulation windows with BDC structures, and business object method BAPI, so which uses specific functional modules and structures. iDoc, which are using specific structures, ideally for RFC connections among SAP systems. So these are 4 methods are very important in LSMW. So in interview also many interview will try to ask you, so how many methods are there in LSMW to upload the master data or any kind of transactional data. So you can say there are 4 methods, right? And regarding LTMC, in the last session I clearly explained what is LTMC and all, and so you can also watch that video in the comment box. So we provided some links just to have a look at that, and so I'm just explaining what is LTMC for the time being. So LTMC, it is also one of the data migration tool, and in a SAP S4hana system there are 3 migration approaches are there. One is a file, staging tables, and direct transfers. By these 3 methods that we can follow in LTMC. So in this LTMC is recommended in S4hana system, and LSMW only for ECC system. So in the rest of the document we can refer to file approach, since it is the most common case, also available on premise on cloud. So generally file approach method is a very common method and very easier comparing to remaining two methods. So it is also available in on-premise and cloud. And LTMC is completely web-based tool designed to be executed by end users without need any input from SAP application consultants. So for execution of LTMC, so like data migration, so there is no SAP consultants requirement is there for data uploading activities. So here it's completely web-based tool and easily understand, and even SAP end users also can perform this activity efficiently. So it is highly recommended to be used in greenfield implementation. So greenfield implementation means new installation of SAP S4hana system. So this LTMC will work on S4hana system, not in ECC version. So LSMW is not recommended in S4hana. Okay, so a technical prerequisite is to activate some of the services in LTMC. Some of the services with transactions, SICF, and the proper assignment of authorization roles are required to activate this kind of activity. So like LTMC. So the LTMC provide very predefined Microsoft Excel XML spreadsheets files. So in LTMC there are already predefined XML Excel sheets are there. So just we need to fill the details. That's it. Once we upload, so through files, then system will it will be upload. It will be stored in the tables. Okay. So this is all about LTMC and LSMW. Now I will compare both in very clear right now. And one more point I need to add in the LTMC. So LTMC XML template consists of these steps like upload file. So based on the template we need to upload and activate and starting the transfer, data validation, convert values, simulate import, and execute import. So these are all things we need to learn in LTMC concept. And what exactly the differences between LTMC and LSMW, here I clearly mentioned. So regarding recording option in LSMW, see we know very well there are 14 steps are there in LSMW. So recording option is there in LSMW, but in LTMC this was eliminated completely. And you can see process improvement comparing to LSMW, it's 100%, and value addition is very high. So now LTMC is a very easier concept comparing to LSMW. So and reusable option, so it's there in SAP in LSMW, and it is also there in LTMC. And here the progress improvement is nothing, and LTMC easy to reuse than LSMW. So this is the see here clearly mentioned, LTMC easy to reuse than LSMW. And expertise, so regarding expertise LSMW, yes, 100% expertise is required, and this is a little bit complex comparing to LTMC, and there is no expertise is required for LTMC, and process improvement was 70 to 80%, value addition is high. So a small kind of basic training is required to the end users or SAP consultant to upload the data. So consultant dependency, like SAP consultancy, how much dependency is there with respect of providing training to the end users. So these are all stuff that we need to consider. So regarding LSMW, 100% is needed, but LTMC not required, and 100% improvement and value addition is very high. And ready-made templates are available in the LTMC concept, but in LSMW there is no ready-made templates. We need to make that templates, and here process improvement is 100% and value addition is very high. So changing field, so we need to change the fields in LSMW and LTMC also. And so in LTMC, so for changing fields and adding fields, so here some of the customized aspects. So LTMOM is there. So what is LTMOM is the next concept I will explain. Okay, easy to understand. So LSMW we cannot easy to understand. It is 14 steps are there, so it is little bit tough comparing to LTMC to understanding. So for user aspects, LTMC is very easier comparing to LSMW. So and the improvement process is 100% and value addition is very high, and complexity, regarding complexity, LSMW is very high and LTMC is very low. Process improvement is 100%, value addition is very high. So and see, this is the way that we can upload the data activities, uploading activities in LTMC. So here create a migration object. So migration project we need to create first, and after that select the migration object, and third one import file or stage file, then validate the data, convert values, simulate imports, execute import, okay, and SAP S4hana, it's a data migration status. So this is the way we can check it out. And so can LSMW can be used in S4hana? So you can still use LSMW in S4hana, but SAP has not recommended to using this LSMW in S4hana, and the BAPI and object methods that have used the LSMW in the past have not been eliminated. So whatever the things like BAPIs and objects and methods are there, the same will be there in LSMW. So it was not eliminated, and there are technical limits in the methodology of recording transactions. So it is required for phase out of transactions, but with pure Fury applications it's not possible at all. So because of this, LSMW is not recommended. So if you like this video, so please subscribe and hit the bell icon. So thank you so much guys for your support. This is Chanu signing off.